not going to find kids with more self-confidence
No.
than what we saw in there this weekend.
Yes, yes, yes! Yo!
Well, what do you think about this weekend?
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, I enjoyed it so much. You see some stuff on YouTube, of course.
Yeah.
But it's like watching comedy on YouTube. It's just not there. You
It's not
have
the
to
same.
see it live
The emotion.
to understand it, to see the energy around it.
Almost, bro. Almost.
What I loved was the camaraderie
Yeah.
between all the athletes,
Yeah.
helping each other, being supportive of each other, being happy when your competitor does a great routine.
That's the thing that really stuck out for us too.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Do you think that if we were to keep building on this and keep addressing the safety concerns, obviously, and keep developing it, do you think this could be a viable, at least, option in the marketplace?
Sure.
Yeah, because we started off with nothing. Right? We literally took a handful of kids in the backyard and said, "Let's go. We're gonna build a new thing out of this."
Yeah.
And so after the last couple of years, what you saw this weekend is what we've been able to build in 2 years. So we want to keep building for 30 years. We're making mistakes every step of the way, but we're also modifying, we're learning, adapting, kind of like you said you have to. And that's why we want to have the conversations with the guys that have been there before, so that we that's why we want to be part of WAS, because that's where I get my information. Okay, what did these guys do? Okay, I can apply that. I can't really apply this because kids are a little different, but I can do this and that, and that's all we're really trying to do.
Yeah, and you were a competitive trampolinist. I was a competitive trampolinist. And we used to play add-on games.
Yeah.
And what we do in the add-on games, the stuff that you don't do in competition.
Right.
The fun stuff, the creative stuff.
Yeah.
What can I do that he can't do so I can win this game?
Yeah, that's what it is.
All fun.
Yeah.
And you've just taken that a step further.
Yeah, just more organized.
I see it kind of like bicycles. Well, how long did they have bicycles when people just rode them?
Right.
And then came the banana bikes.
Okay, yeah.
And then came the cross bikes, and they're bicycles.
Yeah.
Just another, development
Yeah.
of,
Yeah.
you still have people riding bicycles just
Yeah.
for transportation, but you've got the other side now too.
Yeah, and
Same thing, you're not trying to get rid of traditional
No.
trampoline.
We're trying to bring them
It's
to
a great sport.
Come
It's
watch
an
what it
Olympic
is.
sport.
Yeah.
Who wants to do that? Nobody.
Would you? It's funny. Would you say? Because I always thought that the difference between the traditional side and the freestyle new emerging market was the fact that when I ask people, it's the chase for that ideal mathematical perfectionism, versus ours is where we want to basically just show. These kids want to show their individuality more than anything.
Yeah.
Both have equal merit as far
Sure.
as we can tell. Everyone's a little bit different. Everyone's got their own biology, and we just want to give the kids that don't necessarily see that mathematical ideal as the thing.
Sure.
Why can't they still be included? Yes, they're a little more the new at it, and we need to work with them. But why not work with them and develop it? And over the years, then it gets applied.
You're not taking anything away from anyone else. You're adding something
That's what we're trying to do.
for other people.
Yeah, we don't want people to think that we're pushing on their territory. I know there's
No.
some people that think that. It's like, well, no. It's just these are the kids that ran away from you already. We're just trying to get them back
Yeah.
in to, at some level, speaking their language more than anything. We can't go in and start yelling about pointed toes and all. We can't do that. It just doesn't work.
No.
But we can apply and say, what do you want? Ask them the question first, then adapt, work with them, make them a team, develop a community basis, and then you can kind of build. Right? That's all we're trying to do. Right? So.
But also, it's nice to see a few of the kids are traditional trampolinists here.
We invited them
And
specifically.
After all the crazy stuff yesterday, they were doing some traditional trampoline bouncing, legs together, toes pointed.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it looks nice when it's not everyone doing that.
Yeah.
When you can
But
compare it.
Just I mean, they can do the other one too.
Exactly.
There shouldn't be a taboo.
No,
about it.
well, the problem is that we haven't been able, like we talked about, we haven't been able to release it because we haven't built enough yet to tell people.
Yeah.
We're trying to do that now because we see now we have enough to at least say we're on the track. Still lots of things we gotta tighten up, as you can imagine.
Also interesting was to see and what you do not see on YouTube, and that is the emphasis on safety and on
We have to.
on
Step by
learning,
step.
by step learning. I think
Yeah.
many people watch the YouTube thing and they think, oh, they just get on a trampoline
Just huck it.
and throw and go, chuck it. Yeah.
No,
It's
it's not even.
It's not happening.
See you guys.
See, right?
Not happening.
No, it's not. And we never did that because we knew I'm a traditional guy. People think I'm the freestyle guy because, let's say, my marketing is a little bit better. But fundamentally, I've still got the traditional roots.
Sure.
I've done it for 20 years. I know that system. I've been that system. I'm using that system a lot. All I want to do is modify it so that the new generation that says, I don't like that product. Do you have something better?
Yeah.
Right now, I don't see that they have something else. It's not necessarily better or worse, but it's
No,
not everyone
it's
wants
different.
It's different. We just need another outlet, and that's these kids. And we're trying to bring in the old guys that know how this works, know how it got developed, so we can teach them. We just wish they wouldn't be so, but we also understand why, because we've been very silent about our true intentions,
Yeah.
because we don't know. We're building this literally from our minds, trying
Yeah.
to figure it out.
And this is the thing too. They need to come and watch in person.
I agree. I wish they would. And
Yeah.
we've invited them. We have invited
We
them.
will work on that.
Yeah. So, we tried to get David here. Oh, I wish he could have come, but we'll get him next year.
I mean, look at the stuff that's in the Olympics now. Skateboarding.
Yeah.
Snowboarding.
Yeah, it's all that stuff.
The
Trying to get parkour into it now.
the trick skiing.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Yeah. More options.
What
for
is that? What, nobody watches alpine skiing anymore? Of course they do.
They do.
But they also watch this.
Yeah. People
And they
want
enjoy
variety.
both. Why can't you enjoy both?
That's well on our website. We have it's bridging the gap. We have this cool little picture of a bridge with the mist and stuff like that, and that's literally what we're trying to do. Unfortunately, we got to give a little more emphasis to these guys because they need a little bit more support right now. But
Yeah.
we want the traditional guys to watch and see that we're not just trying to destroy the sport.
Yeah.
We're just trying to cater it to a slightly different demographic,
Yeah.
and that's all it is. And our injury rates, we're going to release our injury rates soon. It's very, very low. No injuries this weekend. A couple close calls because it happens.
Hey.
When you have 150 kids all jumping around for 18 hours a day, bound to have something. But I think the worst we had was a girl that just kind of got her toe stuck in one of the mats or something. But
Yeah.
that's it. So it was a really good event. We want to produce more like that. And
Well, how many injuries have I had from artistic gymnastics?
oh,
Please.
I know.
Please.
I know. There's definitely a political skew happening with the data,
Yeah.
but we now finally have the data, and we've been working really hard at it, harder than people think, and we're going to finally release it soon, and we will hopefully it'll inspire more, the skeptical ones
Yep.
to kind of let's at least talk. We don't
Yeah.
have all the answers.
Sure.
Me and Trish are two people. We don't have the answers, but we want to be able to build it, and we want the help from the greater community, from all different sectors, from the parks, from the garden trampolines, to the traditional side, all of them to work together.
Yeah.
Because you guys are all in the same boat. It's all the same
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah.
Why aren't we doing this?
Exactly.
So that's all we're trying to do. But I'm glad you could come out.
Well, you're doing a
and,
good job of it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We're going to keep building. We got lots to learn still, but we're getting better every time. So I'm excited. We have the next event in a couple months. So
Where?
It'll be all Europe. Will be the next one in
Okay.
Europe at least. We got to figure out California. They have a whole different litigation situation there.
Yeah.
A couple park scares has now made everyone sit on their hands like this.
Yeah.
Which is we're arguing that that's not good because fundamentally, yeah, short term control of species so that the cows don't run away.
Yeah.
Got that, and that's what society seems to be doing because they're not looking at the long term because the problem is the long term is everyone else's problem but yours. So it's almost an unbridgeable gap of some kind, and we're trying to figure it out because in the medical industry they're doing the same issue. This guy named Maurice from the House of Lords in the UK is actually saying the same thing with the medical industry, right? And what's happening is that people go in with treatment, and let's say you'll get a freestyle kid coming in that doesn't check box all the normal symptoms. So they can't do a freestyle treatment to try to help them. They just have to lift their hand and say, I can't help you, I don't know, because I don't have someone protecting me with an insurance policy to do it. And he's actually now going to try to fix that. So it's not just, it's not just us that's having this issue with the parks and stuff. Everyone's kind of having. We need to find
business.
We need to find a way to educate people and be okay with educating them. Again, the bumps and scrapes along the way. But we're not, right now the system doesn't allow for the bumps and scrapes at a reasonable level, right? Of course, no one wants to die, but right now everyone's just scared to do anything, right? And that's not good. I think we're getting a lot of heat because we're like, screw it, we're just going to do it anyway, because why not? And we've taken a lot of risk on this. We really have. But we haven't had any major injuries. We only had 2 like medium level injuries, a busted ankle, busted knee. That's out of that like 10,000 hours of jumping like this, like what you saw. Right, that's not a death trap, right? So we just need to start getting that out there, and we hope more people will get on board and just help the kids, right? And help us. We need help. I don't know everything, so. But yeah, thank you for your help, and thank you for coming out. And
thank you for inviting us. We had a great time.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. Next time we're gonna get you on the trampoline.
Some super kids.
Yeah. We'll start with back traps. We'll start easy.
I was impressed.
Well, that's good. Yeah, no, they're good kids, and we just want to teach them how to build their community. We're just their investors.
And to do it safely.
Exactly. And you can't build it without being safe inherently anyways.
Exactly.
So it all comes together as part of the package.
Yep.
So we're going to keep building, but thank you very much.
Thank you.